telling you facts. Hear it. This industry is not what it seems to be. You will never be where I'm at because this industry is rigged. It's rigged.
I show up to this place, I always called it the Illuminati Hub. It was everybody in the world that had some importance was in it.
I had to damn near sell my soul for this information. The Illuminati owns a part of it.
He's doing it, so we'll see how that happens.
And after I beat you, I'ma fuck you on your because you a That's what we do to you. Now,
hey, I want to say for the record, I'm scared. Bro, with everything we've talked about, bro, I've never cared about, I don't care what rapper got at me, bro, ever. But like really, there's certain I really don't with in my life and I would never do. But like I gotta sit here and act like, I know I'm in America, I gotta sit here and just act like I don't with certain. I would never like it.
My nigga's so angry right now, he would have cried. That's the type of anger.
So recently, they openly admitted that 6ix9ine used to date DJ Akademiks. And if you guys remember, I made a video about 6ix9ine 8 months ago, and I showed these pictures of 6ix9ine acting very fruity with Akademiks. As you can see right here, he's pulling up his sweater and revealing his stomach. And DThang also talked about this a year ago in her video about 6ix9ine. So this is a direct response to our videos, because we talked about how 6ix9ine and Akademiks had a very sus relationship, and now his ex-girlfriend Jade is openly admitting that 6ix9ine and Akademiks been dating for a very long time, and that's the real reason she left him. So most people probably just think that she's doing this for clout or whatever, but they purposely used this character to admit in plain sight that 6ix9ine and Akademiks have been dating this entire time, and it was very obvious because 6ix9ine has many pictures hugging Akademiks and pulling up his shirt. So I'll be exposing that in this video. And I'm also going to expose DJ Akademiks' other characters because I found 2 of Akademiks' other characters. And I'm also going to be exposing 6ix9ine and 3 of his other characters in this video. So let's get right into it. So here's the video of Akademiks defending himself and trying to explain this entire situation.
So 6ix9ine's former escort girlfriend, Jade, goes on her story last night and says 6ix9ine and Akademiks been for a very long time. And that's the reason I left him. Yo, shorty, I'm going to be honest with you. As I said, I don't know how they give it up in Mexico. I know 6ix9ine's Mexican. I'm Jamaican. We don't play those type of games. This is where wait, what? Nah, stop it. Now, I know 6ix9ine's a troll. So I think you got a lot of that from him. Y'all not together no more, man. And leave me out of y'all if y'all do got some going on. Okay? Now, let me start speaking some facts. So first and foremost, if you're looking for the obvious, me and 6ix9ine has never, ever been anything but friends like any other 2 dudes. We're not gay. I'm not gay. Like, it actually bothers me, and I got to make sure I smile when I'm kind of saying some of these things, because these are the things that bother me the most. I think people realize the way to get under Ak's skin is mention some and put it on his name, or get a go at Ak. We just seen the Saucy. So anyway, I'm gonna just try to keep it light because I'm not trying to get too much into it. Now, okay, she said that. The next thing she says, don't make me post this video with me playing in your. Now, I think she's talking to 6ix9ine. I don't know what she told mom, but I'm glad she kicked it off.
So in that video, DJ Akademiks tried defending himself by saying that him and 6ix9ine were only friends, just like any other 2 men. And by looking at these pictures, you can really tell that they had a deeper type of relationship. They were clearly more than friends, because him and 6ix9ine have many pictures and videos where they're doing very fruity things, like this picture right here where 6ix9ine is lifting up his shirt and DJ Akademiks is smiling in the background. There's so much evidence that these 2 characters have some sort of zesty relationship going on, and Akademiks has been in many other situations that are questionable, like this one for example. DJ Akademiks was crying during his live stream after Saucy Santana threatened to penetrate him. So that's a really nasty story.
and after I beat you, I'ma fuck you on your because you a That's what we do to you. Now,
hey, I want to say for the record, I'm scared.
Here's a picture of 6ix9ine hugging Akademiks, and notice the caption. He said, "We're about to go live, the ultimate duo," and he put a heart emoji. So this isn't something that 2 men that are friends do. You know, he tried saying that they're just friends, but why would they have pictures like this, and why would he be using a heart emoji? And he also has a tweet where he said he's not gonna lie, but 6ix9ine has some good D. And I'm not going to read the rest, but it's very disgusting, and you guys can see what he's saying. You know, most people think that he's joking around, but they love to reveal the truth as a joke. And the truth is in plain sight now. The fact that 6ix9ine's ex-girlfriend is openly admitting this is a way of them admitting the truth in plain sight, because they have to let us know their agendas. Here's another picture of 6ix9ine and Akademiks in the bathroom. So there's just so many pictures that are questionable, and people should have seen this a long time ago. They even have a song together, and if you notice in the cover for the song, it's pink, white, and blue, just like the inverted flag. But also we see that 6ix9ine and Akademiks are in the water together, and there's a rainbow connecting Akademiks and 6ix9ine. So they let us know in plain sight many times. You know, these two characters were scripted to be together all the time because they were basically dating in plain sight. Why do you guys think they were together so many times? It's very obvious that they were scripted to be together because Tekashi 6ix9ine equals 88, just like DJ Akademiks in the same cipher. Here's a clip of DJ Akademiks, and notice how he refers to 6ix9ine as his man.
With all of that being said, you was my man's girl, so I let it fly. I don't care. You was my man's girl.
So when somebody calls someone their man, that usually means that that's their boyfriend, right? Usually women will call their husbands or their boyfriends their man. So the fact that Akademiks is calling 6ix9ine his man shows that he's subtly admitting that him and 6ix9ine were dating. And at the end of the live stream, Akademiks basically admitted that all of this was scripted because he thanks Jade for sponsoring the video, which is basically him letting us know that everything they do is scripted.
That was it. That was great stuff, man. I think that was great content. By the way, Jade, thank you for sponsoring that segment.
And this is why I was telling you guys that this is damage control to me and DThang's videos about 6ix9ine, because we directly talked about this situation. So if you guys want to watch those videos, I'll put a link to them in the description. And I noticed they did predictive programming with this entire situation because 6ix9ine has this picture where he's hugging his ex-girlfriend in jail, right? And this other picture went viral because they photoshopped Akademiks' face onto the picture. So they were letting us know in plain sight with this meme that 6ix9ine and Akademiks were dating during the time of 6ix9ine dating Jade, because this picture came out during that time. And now we see that she's admitting that 6ix9ine and Akademiks were dating. And 6ix9ine seems to be in love with many other male celebrities and not just Akademiks. Here's a recent picture where he's kissing this other male artist on the cheek. And this guy seems to love it, apparently. And this picture went viral because people thought that this guy was 6ix9ine's boyfriend. And somebody said the rainbow hair was a sign all along that 6ix9ine is not straight, because his rainbow hair is obviously a reference to the rainbow flag. And here's another picture of 6ix9ine kissing another rapper. So there's just so much evidence to prove that 6ix9ine is pushing this agenda. We even see that he reached out to Lil Nas X and he said he's going to be in his city soon. What are you doing? And he put a heart emoji. And obviously everyone knows that Lil Nas X came out the closet. Also notice how Lil Nas X is doing one eye symbolism in this video. I found this picture of Akademiks where he posted 6ix9ine and Ugly God laying down in bed, and he said he's dead serious. Ugly God called him and he saw him and 6ix9ine cuddling in bed. And again, notice how 6ix9ine's hair is conveniently covering one of Ugly God's eyes. So now that you've seen all of the fruity evidence that 6ix9ine is not straight, it shouldn't be shocking that he dated Akademiks. Now let's expose their characters. So first character I want to expose is DJ Akademiks, because his youngest character right now is Shiggy. As you can see, DJ Akademiks and Shiggy look exactly alike. So this means that Shiggy's character was created based off of DJ Akademiks and his image. So they constantly are recycling celebrities, and this is another obvious example of this. Because every time they create a new celebrity, it's always a recycled version of an older celebrity that they've already made. So Shiggy is just a recycled version of DJ Akademiks. This is why they look exactly alike right here. You can really see the resemblance when you look at younger pictures of Akademiks. And of course, not only do these two characters look exactly alike, but they also have the same gematria. So both of their stage names are DJ Akademiks and Shiggy. And as you can see, DJ Akademiks equals 44 and Shiggy also equals 44 in the same cipher. So both of their stage names have the same value in gematria. And on top of that, Akademiks is following Shiggy on Instagram, and Shiggy follows Akademiks on Instagram. So none of this is a coincidence. What are the chances that these two characters look exactly alike, their stage names have the same gematria, and they follow each other on Instagram? And on top of that, their Instagram names also have the same gematria. So as I just showed you guys, DJ Akademiks' name on Instagram is just Akademiks, and then Shiggy's name on Instagram is The Shiggy Show. The Shiggy Show equals 74, just like Akademiks. And the Shiggy Show also matches up with DJ Akademiks with the number 74. So no matter which way you spell, Akademiks is still going to match up with his other character's name. Since Akademiks is a social media news character, I noticed he does a lot of mockery. Like in this video, for example, he's reacting to a video of Shiggy, so he's literally reacting to his other character's video in this video. Another connection is Drake. Shiggy has this picture with Drake because Shiggy got really famous when he posted a video dancing to Drake's song. And this is a big connection because DJ Akademiks loves Drake. You know, he's always talking about him, and there's many articles about DJ Akademiks and Drake. There's this article about how Akademiks fell asleep listening to Drake's album. And then there's this other time where Drake told DJ Akademiks to dip from his live. So DJ Akademiks and Shiggy are both connected to Drake. And then we see that DJ Akademiks posted this video of Shiggy and Drake. Now let's talk about DJ Akademiks' base character. As you can see, DJ Akademiks' base character is this actor named Cress Williams. So Akademiks' character was created based off of the image of this other character, Cress Williams. This is why they look exactly alike right here. So his full name is Cress Williams, and Akademiks' real name is Livingston Allen, which is a very weird name, by the way. Both of their real names have the same gematria of 68. And not only do they look exactly alike and share the same gematria, but Cress Williams is on this show, and I noticed a very interesting detail. In this particular scene, he mentions a prison in Livingston, Texas. So this is a direct connection to his other character, DJ Akademiks, because his real name is Livingston. So what are the chances that Cress Williams mentions Livingston, Texas, and his other character's real name is Livingston? And on top of that, Cress Williams matches up with Livingston in gematria with the number 38 in the same cipher. So there's too many connections here. And I found another interesting picture of DJ Akademiks before he was famous. And if you notice in the background, it says Livingston. So I assume he's in Livingston, Texas in this picture, which is super ironic because his name is Livingston and his other character mentioned Livingston, Texas in his most popular show. Even Akademiks' stage name matches up with his other character's name, Cress. As you can see, Cress equals 34 and Akademiks also equals 34 in the same cipher. And I noticed that Akademiks and Killing have the same gematria in two ciphers. They both equal 74 and 444. And this is another connection because Cress Williams does a lot of killings in this show. You know, he's literally a hitman in this show. So the fact that his other character Akademiks matches up with Killing is an obvious connection. I also noticed that DJ Akademiks matches up with Fake Death in two ciphers. And I found this interesting because in one of his most popular pictures, he's wearing a shirt with a big skull on it. So there's a high possibility that this character might fake his death, or somebody around him might fake their death. You know, we've already seen that he did an interview with XXXTentacion, and shortly after, that character ended up faking his death. You guys can go watch my video about that situation. I'll put a link to that video in the description. Another interesting thing I noticed is that DJ Akademiks is doing one-eye symbolism on his profile picture. Now let's expose 6ix9ine and all of his characters. So 6ix9ine is based off of the rapper Lil Fizz from B2K. As you can see, Lil Fizz and 6ix9ine look exactly alike. They have the same nose, the same eyes, the same mouth, and the same eyebrows. You know, this one is just very obvious. And if you notice, Lil Fizz has a darker skin tone than 6ix9ine, right? So I find it interesting that 6ix9ine has this picture where he's covered in brown. So it's almost like he's hinting at the fact that his other character has a darker skin tone. And I made a video about this 2 years ago. You guys can go check that out. The links are in the description. A huge connection is the fact that both of their stage names have the same gematria. So 6ix9ine equals 89 and Lil Fizz also equals 89 in the same cipher. And if you notice, Both of their stage names are 7 letters as well, or should I say 7 characters, considering that 6ix9ine has 2 numbers in his name. Another connection is with their real names. So Lil Fizz's real name is Drew Frederic, and 6ix9ine's real name is Daniel Hernandez. And as you can see, both of their real names also share the same gematria in 3 ciphers. And on top of that, both of their first names start with a D. Now let's move on to the female character that 6ix9ine has. So as you guys know, I made a video about this a year ago, so I'm not going to go too deep into that topic. If you guys want more information, you guys can go watch that video. And DThang also made a video about this topic. I made a playlist with all of my 6ix9ine videos, so the link to that playlist is in the description. When I was researching this video, I found this old meme from 2020 where they openly admitted that 6ix9ine's other character is this female. She's most known for her role as Zirconia in the show Orange is the New Black, so I'll just refer to her as Zirconia. So as you can see, 6ix9ine and Zirconia look exactly alike. She even had these fake rotting teeth in the show, which is another connection because 6ix9ine had these very colorful teeth. Here's another comparison where you can see they have the same smile lines, and they also share the same nose, the same eyes, the same mouth. And 6ix9ine openly admitted this in this music video where he photoshopped his face on a female's body. So he openly admitted that he has a female character. They even made multiple memes where they turned 6ix9ine into a woman. And I'm not going to read this caption, but you guys can see the agenda that they're pushing with this, because they want to turn men into women and they want to make men attracted to other men. I talked about this in my documentary on Patreon. Make sure you guys go check that out. The link to my Patreon is in the description. Another connection of 6ix9ine being a woman is the fact that he used to openly wear wigs in plain sight, and he even admitted in his caption right here that he wears wigs. So this one is in plain sight. 6ix9ine has always been wearing wigs like a woman, and he looks very feminine as well. 6ix9ine and Zirconia also have the same gematria of 49. And what really gave this one away for me was the fact that they literally have the same exact name. The only difference is that Zirconia's is the female version. So her name is Daniela and 6ix9ine's name is Daniel. So they literally have the same exact name. She just has the female version of 6ix9ine's name. So the truth is in plain sight with this one. You know, I can't make this up. They gave us so many hints that these characters are the same. Another connection is that all 3 of these characters' first names start with a D. So Lil Fizz's real name is Drew, 6ix9ine's real name is Daniel, and Zirconia's real name is Daniela. So all 3 of their names start with a D. Another connection is the fact that 6ix9ine was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. And his other character, Zirconia, was in the show Orange is the New Black. And this show was mainly filmed in Brooklyn, New York. And Lil Fizz is not directly from New York, but he does have this picture where he's wearing a New York hat. So that's definitely a connection. Now let's move on to 6ix9ine's youngest character on the world stage right now, which is Charlie Rodriguez. His real name is Carlos Rodriguez, but I guess he calls himself Charlie. So Carlos Rodriguez is a Mexican soccer player, and this is a big connection considering that 6ix9ine is also Mexican and has many connections to soccer. 6ix9ine posted this picture of him in a soccer team when he was younger. So that's a big connection considering that his other character is a soccer player in the Mexican league. And as always, they have to admit in plain sight who their other character is. And as you can see, Carlos Rodriguez has this picture where he dressed up as 6ix9ine for Halloween and he was getting arrested by this fake cop. So at this point, it shouldn't be a coincidence. If you guys haven't noticed yet, they always admit in some way who their other character is. And in some cases like this one, they directly dress up as their other character. And notice how he even got fake tattoos to match 6ix9ine's tattoos. Another direct connection is the fact that Tekashi 6ix9ine equals 88 and Carlos Rodriguez also equals 88 in the same cipher. I noticed these 2 characters are heavily connected with the number 8. As you can see, 6ix9ine was born on May 8th and Carlos Rodriguez jersey number for Mexico is number 8. And on top of that, both of these characters are only 8 months apart. 6ix9ine was born in May 1996 and his other character was born 8 months later in January 1997. So they're both 8 months apart And 6ix9ine is a character, by the way. Everything about his career is scripted. 6ix9ine was born in 1996, which was the year of the rat. So that means his Chinese zodiac sign is the rat. And he got arrested in 2020, which is also the year of the rat. And he snitched after he got arrested, and people started calling him a rat in 2020. So do you guys really think that's a coincidence? And when he was released from jail, he did this music video basically mocking everybody, and he photoshopped a rat onto his face in the video. So they let us know in plain sight that these characters are completely scripted. You know, their lives are not organic at all. Everything about them is planned and scripted. This is why his name is literally 6ix9ine. You know, he literally named himself after numbers because everything they do is by the numbers. So as you can see, his name is 6ix9ine. He has the tattoo 69 on his forehead, and Illuminati equals 69, and the NWO is also 69. And to top it off, this character was born in 1996, and 96 is 69 reversed. So if that doesn't show you that this character is scripted, I don't know what else to tell you, because what are the chances that he's born in 1996? 96 backwards is 69, and his stage name is 6ix9ine, and his first name Daniel is 6 letters, and his last name Hernandez is 9 letters. And there's multiple pictures where 6ix9ine has admitted that he sold his soul and that he's in the Illuminati. And even though these characters aren't selling their souls because they don't have a soul to begin with, but they're letting you know that they're a character that is being used by the quote-unquote Illuminati. They use the word Illuminati as a joke, but it's always a reference to the actual secret society that runs the world. So he posted this picture signing this deal, and he said, just signed $3 million deal. And then he said, sell your soul. And then he said, hashtag Illuminati. And then he has this other post where he said, the Illuminati changed his life. And then he has this other picture where he said he's signing his life away to the Illuminati for $7.5 million. Life is awesome. So he's promoting for people to sell their soul, which basically means to sell yourself to a company or to something that you don't like to do. And if you notice, he put the specific number for a reason, because it's always a connection. So he said he sold his life away to the Illuminati for $7.5 million. 7.5 is basically 75, and OITNB equals 75 in gematria, and OITNB is a acronym for Orange is the New Black, which is the show that his other character was in. So that's a huge connection right there. Like I said, the full video on this topic is in the description. Last thing I want to talk about are the clips of DJ Akademiks admitting that he's in a secret society. So right here, Playboi Carti sampled one of Akademiks' videos where he said he damn near had to sell his soul for this information. And then he said the Illuminati owns a part of him.
I had to damn near sell my soul for this information. The Illuminati owns a part of me.
I'm not surprised that Akademiks said this, considering that his real name equals 185, just like Secret Society. And you can tell that this character was created to promote rappers and their agendas, because his stage name Akademiks matches up with rapper in 3 ciphers. And this is also why he became a rapper at one point in time. He has a couple music videos, and in one of them, he basically admitted that he's a character and that he has multiple characters, because he has this song called Chug Jug, and it's just him rapping, but yet he listed 2 names in the title, and both names are him. So the fact that he openly made a rapper character on the world stage, you know, he literally created a character named Lil Ak, and he had these fake dreads, and he started rapping like a trash rapper. You know, the fact that he created this character should show you that they're letting us know in plain sight that all of them are characters. So this is like character inception, because he's a character and his character made a character. And they've admitted that 6ix9ine is a character as well, with this documentary called The Making of Tekashi 6ix9ine. And they're literally showing how they're making his character. And speaking of characters, I found this picture of Akademiks with Donald Trump. And look at how fake Donald Trump looks in this picture. And I wasn't the only one that noticed this, because the top comment says Trump looks like a wax figure. So real people are starting to notice that celebrities don't look real. But of course, most of these people are not conscious and they don't think deeply into it. So they just think it's a joke, which is why this person put laughing emojis. If you guys want to watch my video about Donald Trump, I'll put a link to that video in the description, because I exposed all of his characters in that video. Last thing I want to talk about is the fact that DJ Akademiks was created to push the music industry's new industry plans onto the masses. So this is why Akademiks' real name, Livingston Allen, matches up with industry plans with the number 85 in the same cipher. And I'm going to play you guys a video where Akademiks admits he was paid to promote 6ix9ine because 6ix9ine wasn't famous during that time. So he admits that his agenda was to promote 6ix9ine and force him onto people to get them to like him. And obviously that worked. And like I showed you guys earlier, the proof is always in the numbers, because what are the chances that Akademiks was scripted to promote 6ix9ine and both of their stage names have the same gematria in 2 ciphers? So that's it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to drop a like, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications, subscribe to my Patreon. Me and DThang dropped 2 new videos on there. I posted the Ice Spice, Krishan Rock, and Glorilla video that was deleted from my YouTube channel. You know, I talked about this in my recent video, so I recommend you guys check that out if you haven't. And DThang did a really good video about how Santa is Satan and Saturn, and she also exposed how people are doing witchcraft on Christmas without even knowing. I highly recommend you guys watch that video because holidays are not what you think they are. And now I will be showing you guys a couple videos. First, I'm going to show you guys a video of this regular guy that noticed that Shiggy is one of DJ Akademiks' characters. And then I'm going to show you guys a video of Akademiks admitting that he was paid to promote 6ix9ine. And then there's this other video where Joe Budden is exposing Akademiks because he had 666 posts on Instagram for a very long time. And then I'll show you guys another video of 6ix9ine exposing the music industry because he's admitting in plain sight that rappers are buying streams to get fake numbers, because most numbers that you see from celebrities are actually fake. You know, most of the internet is not actually real, but that's another topic for another video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and here's the videos.
Nah, something is up. Nah, something is up. I see it. That nigga Shiggy looks like DJ Akademiks. Hey, is it me? Don't this Shiggy? Like, I didn't even know where he's from, what does he does. I don't even listen to Drake no more like that. It's since like 2009 or 2010. But this Drake challenge or whatever, people was like, oh, he stole the dance from Shiggy. He stole the dance from Shiggy. Then I'm like, all right, let me just go research who is this Shiggy. And then I see this.
Oh my goodness. Man got me a #1 record today. Hey, oh my God. Get a New York in there too. Golly.
Okay, I see this dancing. I'm like, what DJ Akademiks is doing dancing over here? Is it me? Am I wrong? Like, what is DJ Akademiks doing going wild right now in the club? Anyways, man, that's what I'm like. Is this DJ Akademiks like secretly, when we don't see him, like it's all making sense now? His infatuation with Drake, and like every single sentence is a Drake reference. I mean, there's no way nobody could tell me this here. This here is not DJ Akademiks, and I don't know, I just wanted to chime in on that. You guys tell me if I'm tripping, man. Like, I know I'm very, very high right now, but this Shiggy, it looks like the original Little Act, DJ Little Act, DJ Akademiks, whatever the heck you want to call it. Anyways, I'm your God Bless One, man. Like, share, and subscribe.
6ix9ine went from a rapper who was on the brink of being shelved and dropped on a label. It's 10K Projects. Okay. The owner of it is the son of Lucian Grange, the most powerful guy in music. He's the guy who cuts Drake all the hundreds of millions of dollars check. He cut the Billy for Birdman. He has an indie label because, you know, you give your son something, let him work it out. He signed Trippie Red, 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine was not the label favorite. He has a song called Gummo. I like the song. His label owner was like, yo, whenever you're in LA, like, we should, like, you know, catch up for drinks. I always tell this story. I don't know, in 2017, I don't know no label people. So I show up to this place, I always call it the Illuminati Hub. It was everybody in the world that had some importance was in it. I learned later it was called Delilah, but I didn't know that's how LA moves. Like, all these executives, they might compete with each other in daytime, but at nighttime, they all frequenting and partying in the same spots. They talking business. I didn't know about networking like that. So I show up there because I was at Complex Con. I showed up there with like 12 people. I showed up there, Everybody's in suits. That's the first time I seen Steve Stout. Apparently, I never seen Ebro after that, but Ebro allegedly was in the room too. Somebody else from Sony was there. All the important people that you hear about, but you never see. That's why I called it the Illuminati meeting, because I couldn't believe that. Wait, all y'all powerful music, people be in the same room? So I met with him, and I said, man, I was interested why he even wanted me to meet with me. He said, I can see you're a very powerful influence in the culture of media. And whatever you say, you as a person, your platform influences a lot. He wanted my advice. He said, what do you think we should do? I said, first of all, you gotta put the song out. Because I like the song, I never met him, but I try to post some of his like stuff on my Instagram. I suggested to him, I said, yo, I know artists don't like to talk, especially this new generation, but he needs to clarify what people think about him. The advice I left LA giving him is that have him do an interview. They call me back 5-6 days later. Yo, we try to get him an interview with everybody for him to explain his side. Nobody wants to do it. I said, what? That's our song. Nobody wants to touch it with a 10-foot pole. He said, Ak, I know like you already helped us a lot. Is it too much if we ask you to give him an interview?
Hear it. This industry is not what it seems to be. Listen, this is a rapper, you got 200 followers. I bet you there's rappers in here right now that can rap way better than me. You can rap way better than me. You will never be where I'm at because this industry is rigged. It's rigged. I'm telling you.
Why you keep saying that? You said that a couple of times.
Yeah.
I've always believed the industry's rigged. We've just never seen an artist that's actually succeeding actually admit it's rigged. It's usually the unsuccessful artists saying it's rigged.
Yeah, but I'm successful, and I'm telling you it's rigged.
So it's the artists that don't get gold plaques, don't get platinum plaques, don't get number ones.
That will tell you it's rigged.
They're gonna tell you it's rigged.
I'm trying to tell you how this game is marketed. Like I'm trying to tell you. Yo, the labels tell you, yo, listen, you have to sit down with Spotify, sit down with Apple. You have to do this interview. You have to. If you don't want to, you have to. You have to go see this person and sit down and talk to them. You have to go and do this. You have to. Yo, you
gotta check the boxes.
Literally, you could say, I don't feel like doing that. I don't even like that person. You have to. You're a puppet. You can't say certain shit. Take that down. Take it down right now. Okay, I'll take it down. Don't say that.
By the way, that's facts. I'll even say, this is why zero Rock Nation artists, we'll talk about that, but zero Rock Nation artists has spoken about what's been a trending topic recently. Can't talk about it. Your label is saying you can't do it.
You can't do it. You can't say
something. You have to be a puppet.
You can't say nothing bad about this. You have to follow the rules. You think people could call Little Uzi and say, you have to do this? Remember Little Uzi DJ with Drama? You can't drop music. When they got you by a headlock, you can't drop music. You think people feel like being puppets? This is what I'm telling you. The industry is rigged. Industry is rigged. As much as you don't want to hear it, the industry is rigged. Wow. Listen, you remember when I told you the industry is rigged? You remember when I told you that? I said, yo, the industry is rigged. You can buy a number one. Remember when I told you that? You can buy a number one. Do you remember when I told you, yo, you can buy a number one? You remember when I told you that? What do you think I did? I bought it. You don't believe me still? I bought the number one record. You know how? Because bundles exist. If you make your whole fan base buy, it's not about music anymore. If you make your whole fan base buy merch, it buys the number one. You can buy a number one. I didn't prove it to you yet. You can buy streams. You can buy bundles. You can buy a number one. I didn't tell you that. What does it take you to believe you can buy a number one?
That is facts.
I didn't tell you that. Take it from a person who's successful. You can buy a number one.